Eric Hecker, a former contractor for Raytheon who spent a year at the South Pole, has recently provided a compelling testimonial. He disclosed astounding details regarding a covert space program being carried out in Antarctica. Hecker's unparalleled experience and privileged access to cutting-edge technology at the South Pole Station have granted him invaluable insights that he deems imperative to be disseminated globally. Based in Arlington, Virginia, Raytheon Technologies Corporation is a worldwide aerospace and defense company founded in the United States. By both sales and market capitalization, it is among the top aerospace and defense manufacturers globally. Additionally, it is a major provider of intelligence services. Hecker introduced himself and his work at the South Pole Station as a craftsman and firefighter before starting his testimony. He stressed that the technology at that location, specifically the ice cube neutrino detector, has additional objectives that are not publicly acknowledged. In 2010, he claims to have been chosen to travel to the South Pole Station in Antarctica. He spent a full year there as an employee of Raytheon Polar Services, a third-party contractor for the National Science Foundation. The paperwork he showed revealed the presence of 5,150 embedded digital optical modules in the ice, each capable of transmitting at a voltage of over 2,000 volts. This discovery implies that the neutrino detector has advanced powers that go beyond simply listening and can successfully operate as a versatile directed energy weapons platform. The size and power of the device indicated its potential for employing deep space quantum communications with spacecraft voyaging throughout our solar system and beyond. In an interview with Dr. Michael Salla, Hecker disclosed that each digital optical module has the capability to transmit at 2,047 volts, establishing it as the most extensive phased array transmitter in the world. Upon making this finding, Eric said that he conducted a study and established contact with other researchers within this area, as it corresponds with the ideas they had put forward concerning directed weaponry and communication equipment designed for spacecraft traveling at speeds exceeding that of light. In his opinion, this detector functions as the communication apparatus for intergalactic communication. Dr. Salla says in the interview that he is fascinated by communication and that the time delay in standard electromagnetic transmission can make it ineffective for long-distance spacecraft connection. He inquires of Hecker whether he is implying that the ice cube neutrino detector has the potential to be utilized for quantum communication. Eric Hecker asserts that his extensive research and documentation indicate a strong inclination towards quantum communication. He highlights that he offers the corroborating evidence on his website to validate these discoveries. Hecker additionally emphasizes that his objective is to present the facts and provide evidence for the worries that others have already expressed. Having personally observed the facility, he asserts that there is an ongoing occurrence and he intends to increase awareness and offer a means to reveal the truth. Hecker went on to describe the many roles played by the South Pole Station, saying that it controls air traffic for off-world ships, such as alien and man-made vehicles that release neutrinos. In addition, he asserted that the facility facilitates superluminal communications, a vital component for interstellar travel. The speaker mentioned Gary McKinnon's previous unauthorized access to NASA's systems, where he discovered evidence of a fleet located outside of Earth. Additionally, the speaker said that the South Pole Station plays a crucial role in enabling contact with this fleet. In his ongoing testimony, Hecker revealed a troubling element of the South Pole Station. He claimed that during 2010 and 2011, seismic activity coincided with the initial activation of the ice cube neutrino detector, suggesting its capacity to trigger earthquakes. In addition, he asserted that the South Pole Station accommodates the ELF, extremely low-frequency system, which was previously thought to be inactive but was subsequently found to be fully functional. He proposed that this mechanism, in addition to other technology, is utilized for malicious intentions. Hecker explored an additional captivating feature of the South Pole Station, specifically the Atmospheric Research Observatory situated in the clean air area. The individual asserted that they had observed a potent emerald laser originating from this establishment, postulating that it may serve the purpose of long-distance communication or act as a means of protection. In addition, he expressed apprehensions regarding the power provision at the South Pole Station, highlighting the energy requirements of the sophisticated equipment he observed above what was officially acknowledged. He proposed the existence of either a concealed nuclear power source that existed before the Antarctic Treaty or an undiscovered advanced power system. Erich Hecker's concise testimony revealed the existence of a covert space program being conducted at the South Pole Station in Antarctica. Based on his assertions and supporting documents, it appears that the ice cube neutrino detector has capabilities that go beyond its claimed scientific goals. These capabilities include operating as a directed energy weapons platform, an air traffic control station, and a facility for faster-than-light communications. Hecker expressed worries over the seismic activity that the detector could potentially generate and the existence of a functioning extremely low-frequency system. In addition, he raised concerns about the power supply systems at the facility. This isn't the first time that an earthquake machine has been mentioned. One of the most peculiar reports that surround the inventor Nikola Tesla is that of his oscillating machine that is believed to be able to cause mini-earthquakes within his vicinity that become increasingly more powerful as the machine is left on for a prolonged period of time. Though many claim that the reports are nothing more than exaggerated accounts, the original event was recorded by a reporter back in 1912 after interviewing Tesla, of whom gave a detailed account of his first attempt of testing the machine in practical terms. According to the inventor himself, he brought a small version of his oscillating device, no larger than an alarm clock, and attached it to the steel framework of a building still undergoing construction. After adjusting the oscillator, the building started to tremble, and the steel workers all across the structure quickly came down believing that an earthquake had just occurred. The police had been called shortly after, as an investigation quickly began, causing Tesla to quickly retrieve his device and leaving shortly after. Although many now believe that the story was made up by Nikola Tesla for nothing more than additional media attention, others disagree given the fact that, theoretically, if an oscillating device could match the resonance frequency of an object, it could begin to cause it to vibrate and tear apart similar to that of a violin shattering a crystal glass. At present, researchers are constrained to rely on these intriguing but limited insights into the characteristics that lie in store on the external facade. In a fresh depiction, a majestic pyramid-like summit looms over a comparably level expanse, creating a striking contrast in elevation across the scene. The uniqueness of the mountain sets it apart in a distinctive manner, exhibiting characteristics that are uncommon in the nearby vicinity and scarce across the entirety of the dwarf planet. This mountain stands out not only for its physical features, but also for its geological and topographical attributes. The framework is believed to ascend approximately 3 miles. This comparison serves to illustrate the considerable elevation of the structure. The next image provides a more intricate depiction of the bright spots. Numerous smaller bright spots are visible surrounding the main prominent area, which is roughly calculated to span 6 miles in width. This closer examination offers a deeper insight into the distribution and characteristics of these luminous features. Ice and salt are the primary hypotheses that researchers have put forward to explain the peculiar reflectivity observed in this context. Dr. Mark Raymond, the mission director and chief engineer of Dawn, expressed his enthusiasm at the sight of these features becoming more distinct. Upon embarking on its observation of a distant location a few months back, Dawn was initially dubbed as a singular bright spot. However, with the explorers' gradual approach and improved vantage points, it became apparent that there were actually 2 distinct bright spots present. This discovery underscores the intricate nature of the celestial body that Dawn is investigating, shedding light on the complexities and nuances that exist within this captivating environment. In the current observation, it is apparent that the phenomenon under scrutiny is multifaceted and complex. The exact reason behind the occurrence of these intense reflections remains unclear, indicating the necessity for further data collection and analysis to shed light on the situation. In the realm of theories, each individual harbors their distinct personal favorite, yet nature stands as the ultimate judge. While we may all indulge in speculation and present compelling arguments, the unequivocal truth will inevitably reveal itself in due time. The diversity of perspectives and opinions among individuals is a testament to the intricate tapestry of thoughts that exists within society. In an in-depth analysis, the probable explanation points towards the residuals resulting from the sublimated ice. The residual salts that remain after this process might be the causative factor for the observed light reflection. The additional visual representations provide a glimpse into the extensive array of craters and intricate lines that adorn the terrain of this celestial body situated within the asteroid belt, the orbits between Mars and Jupiter. There are indications of previous events occurring on the surface, such as movements, soil shifts, and the deterioration of natural formations. Ceres, the largest object in the asteroid belt, was initially classified as a planet. Ceres was later reclassified as an asteroid and finally designated as a dwarf planet by the International Astronomical Union in 2006, alongside Pluto and other celestial bodies that share similar characteristics. Despite its diminutive size, Ceres is approximately 940 kilometers or 585 miles in diameter, making it smaller than Earth's moon. This dwarf planet boasts a wealth of geological features that rival those of larger worlds. Its surface is marked by impact craters, mountain ranges, and mysterious bright spots that hint at geological activity beneath its icy crust. One of the most prominent features of Ceres is a large crater named Okator, which is home to a series of bright, reflective deposits that scientists believe may be composed of salts left behind by sublimating water ice. The presence of water ice on Ceres has profound implications for our understanding of the dwarf planet's history and potential habitability. Water is a key ingredient for life as we know it, and its presence on Ceres suggests that the dwarf planet may have once harbored conditions conducive to the emergence of life. Moreover, recent observations by NASA's Dawn spacecraft have revealed evidence of organic molecules on Ceres, further bolstering the case for its astrobiological potential. In addition to its geological features, Ceres also possesses a tenuous atmosphere composed primarily of water vapor, which is continually replenished by sublimation from its icy surface. This thin atmosphere, while far less substantial than those of Earth or Mars, plays a crucial role in shaping the dwarf planet's surface and regulating its climate. Understanding the dynamics of Ceres' atmosphere is essential for unraveling the mysteries of its geology and assessing its potential as a destination for future exploration and colonization. The exploration of Ceres has been facilitated by NASA's Dawn spacecraft, which arrived at the dwarf planet in March 2015 after a journey of more than 7 years. Over the course of its mission, Dawn has provided unprecedented insights into the geological and chemical composition of Ceres, mapping its surface in exquisite detail and capturing stunning images of its diverse terrain. Among Dawn's most significant discoveries is the presence of bright, salty deposits in Okator crater, which scientists believe may be evidence of a subsurface reservoir of briny water.